Well, yes, we have to most definitely get in contact because the more that we know about the environment and how we can actually bring solutions and not just talk about the issues, but
Yeah,
the
that's right.
solutions
That's right.
to how we can change this paradigm of reality. What do you project for the future? What's your dream?
Good question. I was asked that recently by another interviewer, and I said that if you'd asked me 2 years ago, before there were any vertical farms at all, I would have said my dream is to see the first vertical farm, but I've already seen the first vertical farm. I was in Korea last year to see a 3-story high-tech vertical farm that they constructed 3 months before I got there, and they surprised me by showing it to me, and I was just floored by the beginnings of something that started out as a classroom project. So today, when you asked the same question, I said, I could die tomorrow. To be honest with you, I could die tomorrow. And if I did, and you lifted up the lid of my coffin, you'd see a great big smile on my face. Because I have seen 8 vertical farms now come into existence, where there were none 2 years ago. And I think next year there'll be 80. And the year after that, there'll be 800. And the year after that, there might be 8,000. So that's my dream, is to watch this increase and be tried, because it's not all going to succeed just like the first farms 10,000 years ago didn't succeed to begin with. They needed to practice, and they needed to make their mistakes, and they needed to fine-tune it. But I'm telling you right now that everybody's trying this now. Everyone's thinking of trying it. And you know how we are. We're a very clever species. If we want something bad enough, we will do it. And the best example of that I can possibly tell you about is NASA has captured the dust from the tail of a comet and brought it back to Earth for analysis. You know, in a species, there's no other species on this planet that could have ever done that. Okay? And just think what would happen if the same species that did that were to turn around and look at everybody's life and say, hey, wait a minute. We all need to live better right now. We need to apply our thinking process that got us to that comet and got the dust and brought it back to Earth to allow us to look at it. We need to apply the same logical thinking process to making everybody's life better. And that's my big dream, is that everyone who has control of their own destiny, not the people that don't. I know half of the world doesn't, half of the world does. So the half of the world that has control over their own destiny should share that destiny with the other half that doesn't. And if you do that, both of you will have control over your destiny, and that means that everybody will. That's my dream.
Wow. I have to say, I thank you for spending time with the HO Network and the HO Network family. It is individuals like you who captivate the imagination of the collective, and not only are you a leader, but you inspire others to be a leader. You inspire a generation. And I thank you for your service to humanity. It is very... your work is very important to us that are percolating on the burner and bringing information to the forefront. I thank you so much. I'm so humbled by your work and the things that you have contributed. I thank you so much for spending time with us.
It's my extreme pleasure. Thank you so much.
Family, wonderful interview with the professor. When I talk about the environment, I get very emotional because I love humanity, and you can hear the love in the professor's voice as he has a dream for our future, not just for us as we are standing here in this reality now, but for generations, 7 generations in front of us. We have a responsibility, family. We live here. We have to be kind to our relatives. Nature is us, and we are nature. It only takes one seed of an imagination, one seed of a dream, and only one person will be able to sprout that and share it with others, and that's how it grows. I hope that this show this afternoon inspired you. It inspired me. We have a beautiful future. It's not doom and gloom, family. We do have a future. We have the propensity and the potentiality for a beautiful future. Make sure that you check out Professor's website, www.verticalfarm.com. He has a wonderful blog talking about the design of vertical farming, his ponders, if you will, his concerns, a lot of statistics on things that are going on. We can't stand by the side of the road, family. We have a responsibility as the human race to make sure that we take care of ourselves, our community, and the collective. If someone else on the other side of the globe is hurting, we will eventually hurt. We are all one people, all one family. And with that, family, and until next time, bye-bye.